Fiddle again, and hello, it's Fo, and welcome back to Ted Minka's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from. Millie's trying to keep the place nice and tidy, keep up good relations with our dust bunnies. Hopefully they're going to get us some extra treasures, so we won't have to go on so many jungle adventures. Spare ones that appear, whether they're dust bunnies or filth fiends, we're gonna get rid of them, sell them off for 0 simoleons. Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah, can't focus on more than 2, otherwise the relationship drops down. I'm gonna try and hit this light to get auto lights. For all lights, make sure it turns itself off when we're not in the room. Get another artifact authenticated. Of course, we're mailing it back. We do really need to go on another jungle adventure so we can get some artifacts of our own. I think we've exhausted the supply. And we're just doing it for the man. And yeah, it gets us simoleons, but we really don't need simoleons at this point. I'd rather have a complete collection. And I don't think they add to our collection when we're just mailing them back. I certainly think we'd get more pings. So at this point I'm checking to see if we got the UFO fruit. I've basically been on a 2-hour mission. I'd got the UFO fruit and completed the gardening collection within about, 15-20 minutes. And then I'd gone to the magic realm and I'd done some battles and made no progress. And then I went off dumpster diving, made no progress. And then did a bunch of things, but really didn't get very far. And then I tried to travel between lots, and the loading screen for loading up the lot I was going to, it just never left the loading screen. So it was a bit of a disaster. I had to Control-Alt-Delete my way out of things. So I'm having to replay this section. Some things are different. Monka's clearly not feeling very well. She's gone a bit pale. We want to give her a wellness treat. She's running away. She's determined. And we're like, at least let us give you the old wellness treat before you go. If you're gonna go off in a strop, at least don't do it like that, Monka, come on, Monka. Just shouting, but nah, the interaction just never falls down into the tray. No, you're not getting to do that. Millie's embarrassed. That did happen the first time around, deja vu. Embarrassed that the place is dirty and the maid has come round. First time round, I was worried that there was someone in our house, basically. It's just the maid she's embarrassed about, not keeping it clean herself, needing the maid's help at all. So we find the green man, choose the swamp, we're doing everything right, but then, for no reason, the game just trolls us and says no, even though we picked the right option. The only thing that Ted catches from the muck is a swamp-borne disease. So, we've got level 10 fishing, there's no reason, based on our skills, that we should fail some sort of check. It's just horrible RNG. It's just decided, no, even though you picked the right option, there was actually nothing to catch in the swamp. Like, what a bump. It's awful. So yeah, we go dumpster diving. We managed to find a couple of new berries. They're from the tree of emotions. That is another reason we need to go on another jungle adventure. Is to find the tree of emotions, get all the berries from it, and then we'll have truly completed the gardening collection. So Monka returns, we'll give her the wellness treat, and we'll feel the love. Oh Monka, don't run away again. You know we love you. Bless her. Yeah, she did bring all those bundles of joy into her life, but yeah, don't hold it against her. So we've gained a new lifestyle, a techie lifestyle. The game's falling out of sync. We've been on so many space adventures. Things are going wonky. Just trying to eternally open this cat gift. Getting the pop-ups before the ship's even left the lot. Yeah, everything's falling apart, but we've got the green man. We just need it to hold itself together for another little minute. So this is about like an hour and a half into this cursed replay, rather than 15 minutes in. Yeah, we get to take the lightsaber, but we don't actually get a lightsaber. It's just a weapon. We have to face off against a negative version of herself. Yeah, you would think with it being a blatant Star Wars thing, you would actually get a lightsaber part to start you on your journey. But no such thing. We finally got the UFO fruit. You know, at what cost? Look at all these space collectibles. Yeah. So we're going to plant these extra things. Got our identified fruit object. We're going to get that planted. I think these things will all be bushes. Now the tree of emotions will be the last tree that we need. Going to pop out another plaque that we've got. Office is looking good. So we're cleaning up a couple of dirty spots and the melted candles and stuff, but other than that, looking good. He's playing on the computer or something rather than cleaning up. I suppose she does deserve a little break now and then. So we're checking our Day of the Dead things. I want some Sugar Skull interactions so we can try and get that collection on the go. See if it's possible to do. I think we need to find the ghost of Blossom Greenberg. And make good friends with her so we can have that interaction with the gravestone. So we'll see if we can find her kicking about. Yeah, there's no special interactions appearing, just because we've set up the Day of the Dead thing. It's not going to be as easy as, like, it could be. Like I wanted it to be. Well, that was going to be our way in. I think we have to wait until we see someone dying on us that we have a good relationship with. And then keep their urn. Trying to move our potted plants and greenery, foliage, downstairs, somewhere nice. Again, the game's been a little bit fussy with this. A little bit buggy. It's glitched out our, our tree in a pot. Go around checking the ghosts that are appearing. Let's see if there are ghosts or not. Oh, that's Banerjee's wife. Taku's wife. Annoyed with us a little bit because we try to break them up. It's like, yes, but you know, your husband was relentlessly trying to go out with me, so like it's him you should be annoyed with, really. Never mind. So yeah, we're gonna dive for some more ingredients. There's a couple more things that we need to get. Tree of Emotions ways. 5 more sets of berries. Gonna do some interactions with the ghosties. See if we can at least get the ticks for our Day of the Dead thing. Yeah, we can ask about being dead, admire ghosts. Got the ghost of Thorn Bailey. And de-deathify him. People like him. The tale of the resurrection of Thorn Bailey. Actually got a new treasure from the dust bunnies. So get that popped out. I'm going to move that into Ted's inventory. Add it to the collection. Keep them all together. So we can pop them out into their own display case later on. Nice to get our tree back. Get everything realigned in here. Have to do some repairio action. Need to get this other 2x2 planter thing. It doesn't want to sit any which way. Give it a little bit more room. But no, it doesn't want to go. Wants more room than it suggests. We'll pop it into our science lab. That'd be nice, rather than it being a cold, horrible place. A couple of little tables, we can get them popped out. We're better off decorating downstairs where they count as decorating rooms. You know, just sitting out in the garden. Pop them out in places that make sense. And then we'll get to repairioing some things. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Tidying up the garden. And decorating the house at the same time. Moving stuff around. So we managed to get ticks for our Day of the Dead. Try and invite round Santa. See if he'll come around and give us a tick for our aspiration. Said he's coming, but no, he's not coming. So after a while, you know, Mana calls up, wanting a jewel. She's pretty cool, at least she's got her own wand and her own broomstick, and she's ready to go. Rather than Ted just arriving and having to wait for them to walk or get a bicycle or something all the way over to the dueling grounds. But yeah, she disappears before we can have a duel for artifacts. So we go to the shop. We're still earnestly trying to complete this collection, even though I'm not sure it's possible. Jewel for artifacts for the next sage that we see, trying to get some of the rarer stuff, and it just gives it to us just like that. Boom. Yeah, wasn't sure we were gonna get it. It's just some broom that pretty sure we already have crystal zoomer, but it was maybe just a variation of one. But who knows yet, we won't question it. Super deadly cold, but yeah, that still doesn't count as inclement weather. Come back periodically. Hopefully at some point we're going to come back and it's going to be like a blizzard. But we've got an opportunity to try and order some more food that's hopefully going to go towards our recipes of the world that we're learning. see Yamachan, it's a good opportunity to take a selfie and do the mountain move. Vlad hates it. He's there trying to join in and we're like, yeah, get lost, Vlad. You suck, you're no fun. Look at us, we're fun. We do cool dance moves. You're just boring and you hide from the sun. So we'll make a donation. Why not? We've got heaps of money. Keeps us in good standing with everyone else. People will be like, yeah, I saw him steal stuff. Like, nah, not him. He donates a lot to charity. So we decided to go on a vacation. We've got an option of taking like an 8-bedroom place that we're never going to be in anyway. No, so we're going to take the 2-bedroom place. Yeah, it's lovely anyway, definitely more than we need. We're going to be going off into the jungle and going on adventures anyway. We're not going to be using it. Yeah, I want to dig up a few things. First few dig sites we find, we'll set up a proper excavation site and dig up a few things. So we use the old underwater conditions to get a little extra dough that we don't need. Make sure to switch up our aspiration to the right one before we continue on. Yeah, we've got to make it all the way to the temple before we're going to find traps. I've never been to the temple before, but I know that's where the Tree of Emotions is. So that's the end goal. I think we have to come a bunch of times if we want to find all the treasures. We're not going to find them all in one trip, but we can get to the Tree of Emotions and hopefully pluck the last remaining berries that we need. Have that truly complete and have absolutely everything in our garden. Gonna help an Indiana Jones type get their bag of treasures back. Avocado tree. Got excited like, oh, it's my tree. No, it's not the right tree. Of course not. Yeah, make sure that we're not missing any treasure chests or anything round about. Yeah, there's a lot of these archaeologists needing help from quicksand. Seems to be very common. So we'll get to our first treasure chest, we'll get that open. Looking around for a way to progress out of here. Yeah, some of the areas you have to double back on yourself. No way up these steps or anything. So we start just doing the single excavate. I think we've got enough stuff, you know. We don't need that many more of the artifacts. I don't want to walk on this rickety bridge. Something about it I just don't like. So yeah, Ted's gonna do the old teleport. Don't have to walk across the scary bridge. Don't worry, mate, I've got you. And we can do the single excavate here. Yeah, we've got our next thing up here. Sort of following along, trying to make sure not to miss anything, but not taking any chances with having to walk through potential traps or anything. So we can watch the jaguar. We've done this before. I consider helping the jaguar, you know, it's another option that we've got. It does consume something, but we've probably got 2 or 3 of it, whatever it is. We can probably get more pretty easily. But yeah, we'll come back next time and continue the adventure. We've found the real treasure. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.